How does a city become a city? Where should we start? From what point in the seed should we start? At what point in the seed shall we start? How far can I go over to the side of the head before the ball tips over? Why do I ask such silly questions? Why do I work on such silly mathematics, arts, geometric shapes that I created on purpose? I created on purpose to understand the purpose. Why it holds so deep, let's say, in the Tibetan minds, in the Buddhism minds, but yet when we switch over to certain other religions, we now pray to a lamppost with a hat on top of it. We put up statues for reminders because we're always forgetting or reminded of somebody else's ideology. When does a city become a city? When do you become a group? What happens in groups? Groups trust the people besides them, making them the group of trustees. I trust you, and you, because you trust me, I am, and you are, and we become our security, our own security, because we tell the truth in full transparency. Are there any secrets or gobulin thoughts? A gobulin thought is a round circle of information you're processing before you put it to use through an action, whether it's verbal or whether you're writing it. When does a city become a city? Who is the secretary? Who is the CEO? Why do we need a secretary? We have to understand our own personal understandings, own logical laws, so that we can have the footsteps for advancement in gathering and sharing that truth and understanding what truth and what privacy is all about. You see, everything changes, okay, when you sign up to the army. Apparently, because I do not know, I have not read, but I have heard that in the army, a private has less powers and more transparency than a general. A general has no transparency to a private, but a private to a general is full transparency, or you get locked in the cell and no movement. What happens in the particles of life of choice before we have to turn our backs towards the wall? Turn our backs towards the wall, turn our backs towards you facing the wall. But yet, I'm in front of the computer and my wall is open. But I'm safe. But not with you, because you're too general to the private sector, to the public. Why are you so private about things? Just give me 1 second. So private. Just give me a second here. So now I have here online in The Guardian, right, how to build your own city. Today we have the possibility, if we can think of the question, to search online in quickness to answer every question, just about every question that we ask. It'll answer all the questions we ask. Now the answer we get, how do we put it to use? The answer we get? Now, if you give me only one answer, I already know the second question, because I don't believe you. It's online. Went through fact check. Do you understand? Fat rat. So when you're looking for fact check, you're looking for a big fact check? What are you actually looking for? Why do I play all these games? Why? If I told you a straight story, that would end. Hour and a half. But if I tell you that straight story, the straight line of the story as it coils around time, I'm memorized, or I'm can't figure it out. I'm mixed up. Yes, you're mixed up, but you're happy. You had a long, action, thrilled, rising story to the climax, and then it ended, then you talked about it, and then you went home or you went for a drink. What goes on up here? Where do you go inside your private mind? Silent, listening to the radio? I don't hear you. I'm in my own bubble of thought, the private thought that didn't need to be shared because it's not going to be performed in an action, and that's not who you are you? Who you are you? Who you are you? Now, when I do this, I have to bring a little bit of English into this. So I was going to just go live, but I'm not. And here is what it is. 3993. Because who are you? I automatically had to put a comma. C-O-M .com. Dot comma. Sounds like almost dot karma. Dot comma, right? Dot com, comma. You are comma. I didn't go dot comma, but it is dot comma. Why is it dot comma? And if you take a look, the dot comma is on the 0. 9, 10. This is where 1 is. 91. From 1 through 9 and 91. 0 is a point 0. 0 only says, I am all around, but I am not the center of all. But because of the shape of the 0, it's showing me, according to my understanding, due to the square number pad, okay, it's telling me that the O shows me that it goes all around the pad. It can go all around the pad. But the, let me show you. See the height on this one and this on this one? So when you have a basic number pad, okay, am I doing this or am I doing this? Which one am I doing? Because that's what it is. That's what it is. So I want to know, okay, if I'm doing this, or am I doing this? Am I doing this, and is the 0 actually going to show me this? Now the thing is with this, when it's only 9 boxes, you cannot do it this way. This is not going to show up as a diamond, but it's going to show up as a whole lot of X's, or maybe bridges. There's even almost like the Star of David in there. You can almost see it, but it's not. Then we can add these lines to the corners and call it the snowflakes. Call this one 2 and 1, and call this one 1 and 2. L-U. Why? Because when I go bowling, this is a spare, and this is a strike. Although this is the first shot, and I got 2 more to go. Here, I took 2 shots right away. So here, it seems I created with 1 shot all 4 areas in 1 area. Here, I created a 0.5. So this, to me, is a 0.5. And this, to me, okay, I'm not sure if you wanted to put it at 2.5, because it gets split into quarters. So this would be E, and this would be Y, or B-E-Y,
okay, or TBEY. It can also say Nube. The reason for this is letter 2, they're both in the T2 company. Letter 5, NEW is in the 5 company, and this is also new. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. So this can also say I'm taking up 2 sets of numbers. I have to look into it to think about it. As well, when you see this, it's showing you a different angle. See the portal, the way it's showing you the portal? See the CC that I put on here? Imagine CC, it's because you don't see it. It's going through. You see, you can have, let's say you can have 1, and then you can have 2, and then you can have 3. What's going on here compared to what's going on here? How is this built? Here, it's showing going through walls. Let me maybe look at it again and because, see the way it seems like it got smaller over here? Hold on a second. Okay, this one's complete, so I really can't do it. What happens is it looks like it's going, take my pen and put it all the way through, you know. And you put my pen all the way through until you can't, hold on a second. Right, so we're taking it, we're going to put it all the way through there. That's going to be the passage. So those are C's, and that'll work out with the pigs, the round circle of their nose, and 33, 333, Jesus Christ, and 1, 4, and 7 relationship. First of all, the reason for the 1, 4, 7 is because 1, 4, 7, and if you divide it by 3, it equals to 0.333 whatever, and here it's 1.333, and here it's 2.333. And that is your 333, which is the pig pregnancy. This one over here, I'm trying to understand that it looks like maybe 2 areas are coming together. Can this be split into 2 areas? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. At the same time, I see 2 eyes over here. Maybe a mouth. Maybe we have the infrastructure to show you the I and the H. So I'm just trying to question this. If my artwork, if I created my artwork, went a little bit slower, we can see what might be deeper into that. Who are you? 21 and 18. I am an angel. I am an angel. I am the electronic gateway. I am a wing. I am nano. Something to do with MA. I am a. This is M. They say I am. I am who? I am. I am who I am. Who are you? I am who I am. I am the angel. This is what it is. Now over here is refractional. I wanted to talk about it yesterday. I was bringing in to do a live video, and I got busy working on something, and I'm really sorry, and it's not the first time I've done this. Just want to get a little bit of better focus. I don't understand why my focus is not working at all. Not here's my bright. Oh yeah, now the brightness is working. Okay. All right. What if I did some contrast? Ooh, look at that. Yeah, now they're looking good. Not too sure about this one. How I should run this one. If I should run it out a little bit deeper for more dimension. Should it have been done like that? See, I went to the floor here, and I'd go to the floor here. Would it look better like that? I'm asking myself the question. Found I need more colored pens. Oop, I dropped one. You know what? I says, oh, I'll stay at home. I can stay at home and do something. You know, let me just stay at home, right? And then I need a colored pencil, and I'm looking for my orange. Oh God, here you can go look on the floor if you want, right? Yeah, it looks good up there. So